Hello, welcome from my bed in the hostel in East Timor. We're in a huge room. Huge, well, not huge, but it's got, I think it's like 8 beds. Bunk beds. I'm on a bunk bed, look. 8 beds, and they were near enough full when I first arrived, and now in 2 days, everybody's gone. I don't know where they've gone. Maybe they've been murdered. But no, I think they moved out. David was down there. He's a big, fat, old Australian who talked bullshit. You couldn't believe a word he said. He'd earned millions and done all this, got all that, and then he couldn't even afford a proper hotel. He's in a hostel like us bums. And there was Eddie, a drunken Irishman who didn't like English, but he got a lot of his stories. He was interesting. Then 2 Germans, Willie and Oliver, who they've ridden from Germany on their 2 motorbikes, and they're on proper motorbikes. And I think they thought I was silly when they saw my bike, a picture of it. I think they just laughed and thought I was stupid. Ian, he's just gone up the coast on a bus to another town which I can't remember, but he might be back tomorrow. He's my Indian restaurant friend who we go next door for breakfast, but he's gone. And then Matthew, who's an American here researching East Timor and stuff, so he's gone today as well. So I'm on my own, sadly. There's a few other people in the hostel, but not many. Today I've not really done much, just wandered around and used the internet. I started reading this book about Timor and its past. It's written by a journalist who was here in 97 to 2000, and he documented all the massacres and the bloodshed and everything that had happened between Indonesia and Timor. It's a bit of a nasty old scene, so it's quite amazing that in 7 or 8 years everything's sort of calmed down, and getting there you just think the next step is tourism, and people like me who come along and spend a few dollars and make people rich, or well, not rich, but you know what I mean. New t-shirt. It's a bit tight. I think it shows my buzzies. And if you think my hair's looking a little darker, it's because I brought the wrong shampoo and it's got like a blackening agent in it. But I'm too tight-fisted to buy a new one. So I'll just suffer. And if my face and my body slowly turn black, that's because I'm using it to wash my body as well. So I've not really got much to report. I think my bike's here in 3 or 4 days, but I'm quite interested in East Timor, so I'm not sure when I get the bike I might travel around and see a bit, because it's not quite as bad as anybody says or leads you to believe. So I think that's the plan. Tonight we're going with my German friends. They are called Sven and Caroline. Not very German, but they're on push bikes. They push biked it. They went from Germany over to Mexico. They cycled all the way down South America. And then across to Australia. They went the same way as I did, across the bloody outback on push bikes. Now they're in East Timor and they're going to ride the same way as me on a push bike. How insane is that? Insane. So we're going to go to this like art festival thing where local artists show their stuff, and then come home and get eaten by mosquitoes again, which is what we've been doing for the last few nights. Although last night the owner, she gave us a free meal because it was Matthew's last night. She cooked. We had rice and a meat dish or whatever it was called. I don't know what kind of meat. Could be anything in this area, neck of the woods, but it's delicious and free, so even better. I shall update when anything's happened, but at the minute nothing's happened. And I shall bid you farewell, although when you get this video it'll probably be in a week's time. So, au revoir, bye-bye. Till next time. Stop. I got it.